It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. All bye weeks now in the rearview mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Headed out right. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Yellow, 22.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Here's the handoff. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go.
Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Nick's quick out wide, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Bombers. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Red 38. Set.
Design quarterback run here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try him left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st at 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. This is green.
Back to throw. And getting a screen pass for Judkins. Has the first, but once more. He's past the 45. The 30. 20. 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-point game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Look at that power, deep left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Pickup of 2 here. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go. 33, yellow, ready?
They'll go play action. That one's complete to the rookie out of Oregon State. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Throwing now on 1st down. It is caught left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready? Hey, Grant.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Back ready. Blue, 32.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Now Brown on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and they netted a solid gain.
Nicks off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now Nicks on 3rd down. And this one is launched downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, green. 33, yellow. Hut.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. He finds space for a few yards that time. Jared Verse on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
Ready, 38. Set.
Another one for Judkins. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 10 black.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd down run from Judkins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
17.
Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So we'll await 3rd down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Black 40.
Tight end going in motion here. Throw here, 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Handoff now to Judkins. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Browns kick is up and good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Nix looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game there. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got this at the 27. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Blue 36.
On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready. Yellow 22.
A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did, too.
62 Blue.
Throwing on 2nd. Hauled in left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Trying to throw this from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kick by Trujillo is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Brown on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from 37. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Nix. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set now. 1st and 10. Next to throw again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On third down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Niners to the line. First and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Running back sent in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Judkins up the middle. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Only a yard for him that time, so now third and 9. Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 from the 32. It's Nix out of the pistol. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's the handoff. We'll have the first down and even more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams jump in front now by 5.
49ers 16.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lakers take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Rule 32.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, ready. 10 seconds. Red. 33. Hut, hut.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the double.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
45. One.
Looking in the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He picks up 28 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Red. 38. Right. 97. Ready.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Ready?
Here's Judkins. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready? Go. Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Come on, set. Black. 95. Set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they went with on third down. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Second down pass play coming. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. 49ers facing a 5-point deficit. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw it. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.